YouTube, this is Susan, aka the Free Birdie. I'm coming to you today, as you can see, from Snowflower Resort. And Snowflower Resort is about 60 miles west of Reno, up in the high Sierras, off of I-80. Snowflower Resort is part of the Thousand Trails membership campgrounds that I am a member of. And today I'm going to share with you amenities at this particular campground. I've been here for 2 weeks. It's by far been my favorite thus far of the Thousand Trails campgrounds. And also a little bit about Thousand Trails itself. So let's proceed. As I already mentioned, Snowflower Lake is part of Thousand Trails membership campgrounds. For those of you who don't know anything about Thousand Trails, let me just share. Again, it is a membership campground network of campgrounds. I joined Thousand Trails, and for a year's membership, I paid somewhere around $450. What that got me was 2 camping zones, the Southwest and Northwest, which includes 36 to 40 campgrounds in Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington State. What is included in my membership was 30 days of free camping, and thereafter I can go up to 2 weeks at a time to any Thousand Trails campground in one of my zones for $3 a night. Now that includes all the amenities, includes all the hookups and everything. So I've been here at Snowflower for 2 weeks, and it cost me $42. You tell me where you can go and stay at a campground anywhere for $42 for 2 weeks. So especially for you full-timers, it's a great value, and the campgrounds are, many of them they're located in areas that are near, if you're towing a car behind, they're near a lot of tourist type areas, that places you want to go visit. So I really recommend looking into the Thousand Trails. Even for part-timers, you will find that you will save money, because some of these campgrounds, they can get quite expensive. It can be $40, $50, $60, $65 a night. So look into it. Thousand Trails also offers other membership options, like the Elite membership, which you pay, I don't know, it's $4,000 to $5,000, but you have it's a 5-year membership, and you can go park to park. You don't have to spend a week out, and you can go 3 weeks at any Thousand Trails park and then move on to the next one, and it's still the $3 a night. So actually, when you crunch the numbers, it's quite a deal. Here is the ranger station / country store / welcome center. So this is where you're going to check in or rent canoes, paddle boats, get your day fishing permit. They do have some store supplies, very small amount, and also the rangers are in here. So welcome to Snowflower Lake Visitor Center. In my 2 weeks here at Snowflower, I know it's bear territory, and these little cutout painted bears are the only ones I've seen, which is a good thing. You don't want them coming around. You don't want your bears coming around people for food and imprinting. It makes problems. But anyway, so here's the entrance gate, and we're going to go in and have a look at Snowflower Lake and the amenities and what it has to offer. And again, if you have not, if you're a full-time RVer, really look into the Thousand Trails membership. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me below. If I can help you, I will. But I strongly recommend Thousand Trails. And to date, Snowflower has been my favorite campground. So let's go take a look. Heading down into the campground, these glorious trees welcome you, immersing you in the smell of pine and manzanita. Most of the campsites have ample shade, or if you're really a stickler on wanting to have your TV satellite dish working, there are sunny spots too. But some of them are quite large, as you can see mine is. For those who prefer blacktop camping, you can camp on the pavement next to these lovely cliffs. At pretty much every Thousand Trails campground I've been to thus far, if you don't have an RV or prefer not to rough it in a tent, they have cabin rentals. You can also rent a yurt. They even have an RV storage area. Remember, people, when you are in bear territory, please keep your food stored properly. Don't leave any food out at your campground, and use the appropriate bear-safe receptacles for your trash. This particular Thousand Trails campground, Snowflower Lake, does not have sewer hookups at your campsite. So you have a couple of options. You can either break camp and come down here. There's 2 locations where they have dump stations, which for me, I opted not to do, and I went with the alternative, which is the honey truck. And for $25, they come and empty your tanks for you. But for me, trying to get, out of my campsite and back in, it was just too much. So it was definitely worth it to me to have the honey truck come and empty my tanks. If you're low on propane, you can certainly get a refill here. Laundry room with 4 very efficient washers. They even have some sports courts where you can play horseshoes, pickleball, or shuffleboard. They have a recreational equipment shed that you can just go in and help yourself with various balls and croquet and different things. And even a schedule of planned activities. A little basketball hoop down there. This campground does not allow fires or even charcoal barbecues at the campsites due to the fire danger. But on Friday nights, they do have a s'more party with the rangers at this spot. For those who find the lake just a little bit too chilly, there is a swimming pool. Although, I don't know why anybody would do that, because there's no chlorine in the lake. There's a playground for the kids. Right now, it's just being occupied by a squirrel. Here's the lodge where they have TV, and they have a pool table and foosball and movies, endless movies you can borrow just, on the honor system. They also have Wi-Fi here. Not the least of the activities is the boating, swimming, and fishing here on beautiful Snowflower Lake. For me, the amenities are great to have, but the best thing about Snowflower Lake is it's in my beloved Sierras, and being immersed in nature is what it's all about. So come visit Snowflower Lake, join Thousand Trails. I promise you won't regret it.